Ever seen your toddler cry because you peeled their banana the correct way? Yeah, welcome. And no, this isn't the terrible twos. What's actually happening is far less terrible and way more interesting. Your child's brain is basically under construction, with emotions operating at 200% and impulse control still downloading. So today, I'll show you why the terrible twos is mostly a myth, what your child's brain is really doing, and how understanding the science can make your home a lot calmer. If you're a parent who wants less chaos and more clarity, you're in the right place.
So, here's the truth. The term terrible twos sounds catchy, but scientifically, it doesn't hold up. Parents started using it more than 100 years ago, long before we understood anything about child brain development. And here's the funny part. The behaviors people blame on age 2 don't actually start at age 2. They often begin around 18 months and continue until about age 4. So, no, your child didn't wake up on their second birthday and think, "Today, I choose chaos." What you're seeing isn't terrible, it's developmental. It's a period when the brain is growing fast, emotions are big, language skills are limited, and impulse control is practically on vacation. That's why the label terrible isn't just inaccurate, it's misleading. It encourages parents to focus on stopping the behavior instead of understanding it.
So here's what's really happening inside your toddler's brain. Think of it as a tiny control center with 2 departments. Department 1, the amygdala, the emotional alarm system. It reacts fast, it reacts big, and honestly, it reacts to everything. Department 2, the prefrontal cortex, the part responsible for logic, self-control, and staying calm. And in toddlers, this part is still very much under construction. So you get this funny mismatch. Emotions at level 10, self-regulation at level 2. Big feelings, tiny breaks. Your toddler isn't trying to push your buttons. They're not being dramatic on purpose. Their emotional system is fully online while their impulse control is still loading. That's why a small frustration can look like a Category 5 meltdown. Not because they're terrible, but because their brain is working exactly as it's supposed to at this age.
So let's break down some of the classic terrible twos behaviors and what your child's brain is actually trying to do. Throwing things. It's not defiance, it's motor development plus big emotions they can't name yet. When the brain can't express a feeling with words, the hands take over. Refusing to get dressed. This isn't attitude, it's autonomy. At this age, toddlers are obsessed with doing things by myself, even when they can't really do them. It's not a power struggle, it's a developmental milestone. Meltdowns over tiny things. Their stress system activates fast and takes time to calm down. They're not overreacting. Their emotional breaks literally don't exist yet. Not sharing. Sharing is a skill the brain isn't fully wired for until around age 4 or 5. Expecting a 2-year-old to share nicely is like expecting a puppy to sort your taxes. When you understand the brain behind the behavior, everything becomes clearer. It's not personal. It's not terrible. It's simply a child using the tools their brain currently has.
Here's the real problem with the phrase terrible twos. It trains parents to see the behavior as bad instead of developmental. When you expect a child to be terrible, you react with frustration. When you understand what their brain is doing, you react with clarity. And kids feel that because toddlers don't just copy your words, they copy your nervous system. Labeling this age as terrible makes parents focus on shutting behavior down fast. But what toddlers actually need is guidance, not judgment, coaching, not criticism. And here's the truth. Children grow into the labels we give them. If a child hears they're difficult, dramatic, or too much, they start believing it. But when a parent thinks, this isn't terrible, this is a developing brain learning how to be human, everything changes. The behavior makes sense. The frustration drops. The relationship gets stronger. So if terrible isn't the truth, what actually helps? First, name the emotion. When you say, you're frustrated, the brain's alarm system calms down. It's not magic, it's neuroscience. Labeling feelings reduces emotional intensity. Second, offer simple choices. 2 options is enough: red shirt or blue shirt. It gives toddlers a sense of control without creating a negotiation. Third, slow your own voice and body. Toddlers don't self-regulate, they co-regulate. Your calm becomes their calm. If you rush, they spiral. Fourth, keep the boundary steady. You can be warm and firm at the same time. I see you're upset, and the answer is still no. Fifth, prepare transitions. Toddlers struggle to switch activities, so give warnings. 2 more minutes, or use a simple visual cue. Their brain handles change better when it's expected. None of this stops feelings, but it helps the child move through them safely. And that's the whole point. So here's the real takeaway. Your child isn't going through the terrible twos. They're going through the training twos. Learning to manage emotions, build independence, and understand the world with the brain that's still wiring itself together. None of this is terrible. It's growth. It's messy. It's loud. It's confusing, but it's exactly what they're supposed to do at this age. And when you shift from, why are you acting like this, to, your brain is still learning, parenting becomes calmer, and your child feels safer. If this helped you breathe a little easier today, feel free to follow along for more science-backed, calm parenting.
Goodbye, everyone. See you next time.